Hold on tight, because the new Mario Galaxy trailer is finally here, and the details are absolutely mind-blowing. Are you ready to see everything that's going to happen in this incredible movie, Rosalina? Of course, Princess Rosalina had to be in the movie. It would be impossible to talk about a film that adapts Mario Galaxy the game without mentioning the protector and mother of the Lumas. But what many people don't know is that Nintendo and Illumination, the creators of this animation, are bringing in a big name to voice this character. Princess Rosalina will be played by actress Brie Larson, who also plays Captain Marvel in the Marvel Universe. That's a pretty big deal, because now we know for sure that future Mario movies will feature some of the most famous actors in the world lending their voices to our favorite characters. And that also gives us hope about who could play Princess Daisy in a possible third movie in the future. Don't you think? This reveal shows just how much care and love the producers of Mario's next big adventure are putting into this animation, and it couldn't make fans any happier. Then again, maybe it could if they just announced that Mario Galaxy is only the beginning of many more Nintendo productions coming to theaters. But until then, let's break down the coolest details from the new Mario movie trailer, which hits theaters next year. It's time to have fun with us in another Sinnoh-skeleton. Could Mario actually lose his life in this movie? That possibility is pretty high, and we're going to show you an Easter egg that supports that theory. At the beginning of the trailer, we see that Bowser is back, and apparently he's painting a very important picture. This villain has always shown a strong artistic side. Of course, that's a special touch coming from the man who voices him in the movie Jack Black. But if you pay close attention to the painting, you can spot an image of Mario in a skeleton form. The hands on his cheeks and the terrified expression are a clear reference to the painting The Scream, one of the most famous pieces of art in the world. Maybe Bowser's a fan of classic art after all, but the real Easter egg is that this painting shows Mario as a skeleton. Because in the Mario Galaxy game, we can actually see our hero's bones during a stage where he gets electrocuted to death. Does that mean we'll actually see Mario die in this movie? Maybe. And honestly, it would make sense since he loses lives all the time in the video games. It'll probably be a pretty intense scene. Good thing he can always restart from the beginning duel. The trailer shows that there's going to be a full-on action duel between Princess Rosalina and a giant battle machine built by the movie's villain. But one thing that's still a mystery is who's actually piloting that robot. Could it be Bowser or his son Bowser Jr., or maybe it's an entirely new villain? Whatever the truth is, this movie promises tons of action and some epic showdowns between heroes and villains. Who do you think is going to win this battle? Rosalina looks insanely powerful. Do you agree? Tiny. Still in that scene with Bowser painting, we find out that he's still tiny. Luigi appears huge through the window, giving him quite a scare. You might remember that at the end of the last movie, Bowser ate a mushroom that shrank him down to miniature size, and now he's being held prisoner in Princess Peach's castle, all because of the crimes he committed. But there's something weird about this. Did you notice? Bowser's prison looks way too comfortable for someone who's supposed to be paying for so many evil deeds. He even gets to paint whenever he wants. Music Castle. Speaking of Bowser's prison, one interesting detail is that it's a miniature castle shaped exactly like the villain himself. Apparently, Princess Peach decided that Mario's greatest enemy should have a super comfy cell. Could it be that she's feeling sorry for him, or just trying to prevent another escape attempt? Grumpy face. A little later in the trailer, we can see Luigi chatting with Bowser, and they're both being polite to each other. So, it looks like the villain is actually trying to act like a decent person. But there's a detail. If you look closely at Mario's face, you'll notice that our hero isn't too happy about his brother's friendly talk with the antagonist. Is that jealousy from Mario? Or maybe he just doesn't believe Bowser's sudden change of heart? That's pretty likely because the villain could easily be faking it, pretending to be nice just to betray the heroes in the end. What do you think? Would you trust Bowser enough to be his friend, or would you stay far away from him? Comment #Mario so we can get to know you. Piano. In a quick shot, we can see a small piano inside Bowser's prison castle. And that's interesting because it probably means we'll get another musical number. In the first movie, we saw Bowser play a few songs that came straight from the classic game soundtracks. And he even composed one dedicated to his beloved Princess Peach. And since Jack Black, who voices Bowser, absolutely loves to sing, there's no doubt we're getting more music in this sequel together. Anyone who's played Mario Galaxy knows that in this game, there's an old holiday in the Mushroom Kingdom called the Star Festival. In one moment of the trailer, we can see Princess Peach and Mario sitting together on the rooftop watching the start of the celebration. And that's kind of curious because the two of them are alone up there, even though they could be celebrating with everyone else in the kingdom. Could this be a hint that our hero might finally start a romance with Princess Peach? The star. Another interesting detail in this scene is that the shooting star might actually be the Comet Observatory. Anyone who's played Mario Galaxy knows that Princess Rosalina lives in an ancient space station that travels through the universe. Once a year, the Comet Observatory passes over the Mushroom Kingdom, and that event is known as the Star Festival. So, this first star we see could actually be Princess Rosalina's home, another small but cool detail. When the light passes over Mario and Peach, we can spot a flag with the symbol of Peach's kingdom. A light blue banner with a yellow star in the center. Pretty awesome, right? Flying Koopa. One of the paintings Bowser made shows a flying Koopa. That flying turtle is one of Mario's most recognizable enemies. If you combine that with the fact that Bowser was painting an image of our hero as a skeleton at the start of the trailer, it's pretty clear proof that the villain is pretending to be a nice guy. He's probably just waiting for something to happen. Maybe the perfect moment to escape Sun. And that moment finally comes. Bowser Jr., the villain's son, shows up to rescue his father. He says he came to get the boss of the Koopas. We can see him holding a magic paintbrush that uses a special ink capable of turning into weapons. So, yeah, it's official that Bowser Jr. is going to give our heroes a major headache. Illusion. Now, check out this funny little detail. Bowser shows Luigi and Mario a painting of himself standing next to Peach. In the villain's imagination, the two of them are together, and the princess looks completely in love with him. But look closely at Bowser's body. He looks way more muscular, like he's been working out a lot. Does Bowser actually think he's that handsome in real life? Want to keep having fun with us? Then subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Space. Now here's a big change. In the Mario Galaxy game, Princess Peach is taken into space by force after being kidnapped by Bowser Jr., but in the movie, it's confirmed that she's going to space alongside Toad. The two of them jump onto a magic star and take off into the sky together. That probably means the princess will choose to go on her own space adventure. Could it have something to do with Mario? Or maybe she'll discover she's connected to Princess Rosalina somehow. If that's true, then our heroine might find out she's actually related to the mother of the Lumas, right at the beginning of the movie. That's an important detail because it might reveal how this new story unfolds. Some fans believe that during the Star Festival, Peach will discover that she herself arrived in the Mushroom Kingdom on a night just like that, which gives her the idea to use the kingdom's magic to travel into space. And that's how the two princesses might finally meet. Rosalina could turn out to be Peach's mother, and if that's true, the movie will reveal something that not even the games ever told us. Do you believe in this theory? Motorcycle. In one of the coolest scenes in the trailer, we can see Luigi getting ready to ride a motorcycle. And that's pretty awesome, because it shows the Green Brother in a vehicle that looks a lot like the ones from the Mario Kart games. Plus, in the first movie, the Green Plumber wasn't part of the action and racing scene with Donkey Kong and Princess Peach. That means this time, we'll finally get to see Luigi in action. Goggles. In the same scene, we see Mario wearing a pair of protective racing goggles for desert riding. And in the reflection of the lenses, we can spot Luigi on his motorcycle. It's a super quick detail, but it shows that this scene is going to be packed with action. Plus, it reveals that the high-speed chase will take place in a desert setting. And anyone who knows the Mario universe realizes this could be a huge Easter egg. Desert. Here's a theory that might be right or totally off. Maybe the movie is trying to fool the fans. The scene where Luigi and Mario are racing on their bikes happens in a desert with floating pyramids. This setting could actually be one of two places. It could be a desert planet from the Mario Galaxy game. And if that's the case, it makes perfect sense since there really is a stage in the game with that kind of environment. But there's also another possibility. What if this desert is actually Sarasa land? For those who don't know, that's Princess Daisy's kingdom. Part of Daisy's empire looks a lot like ancient Egypt, meaning there are pyramids there too. Could Luigi be meeting his beloved princess? Maybe so, because in the moment when both bikes jump off a sandy hill, Luigi raises his arm like he's super excited. Is it because he won the race, or because he's about to visit his girlfriend? The next step is right in front of you, 2 fun-filled videos waiting for your click. Thanks, and see you soon. Another possibility. What if this desert is actually Sarasa land? For those who don't know, that's Princess Daisy's kingdom. Part of Daisy's empire looks a lot like ancient Egypt, meaning there are pyramids there too. Could Luigi be meeting his beloved princess? Maybe so, because in the moment when both bikes jump off a sandy hill, Luigi raises his arm like he's super excited. Is it because he won the race or because he's about to visit his girlfriend? The next step is right in front of you. If you enjoyed this Mario Galaxy trailer breakdown, make sure to hit that like button because your support helps us create even more amazing videos. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our future breakdowns. Now here are 2 questions for you. Do you think Bowser is actually trying to become a good guy in this movie, or is he planning a huge trap? And second, do you believe Luigi will finally meet Princess Daisy in this story? Tell me your thoughts in the comments because I read every single one of them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.